camera too. I'm not quite sure if that's a...
Now, Bailey,
That's an
I'm serious.
ordinary camera.
Yeah, just an ordinary one.
It does other things as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, oh my god.
Wi-Fi, yeah.
Definitely complicated.
Indeed. So we've got plasma.
Are you joking me?
What's he got?
I'm not choking your waffle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Relax. No, you're not. Sit on the chair, please, baby. Yeah. Yeah, sit on the chair. Got the full art junior class. Pretty well.
What's he look like?
Oh. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Like you're recording it?
Yeah. I've got absolutely nothing.
And this is what the kid next to me got.
I haven't got a hollow.
Notorious for this.
I haven't even got a hollow yet.
No, he's had them all.
Ooh, superior energy retrieval.
Giving you a...
Oh, I got a ace spec. What's this one? Life Dew. If this Pokemon card is attached to knocked out, your opponent takes 1 free prize.
We will get very grumpy with Bailey if he gets that one as well. It might be wise to keep quiet.
I got Tornado CX. Yeah.
So, either of those is worth more than he just...
But I'm asking you nicely, please.
Are very playable. That is just very pretty. Yeah. But the prettiness pushes its value up a lot.
Which one's that?
Yours.
No, right.
It's in the main deck in Japan. Everyone can avoid playing it nowadays.
Yeah, well, in the tournament deck it plays lots.
So as you've probably seen in the earlier bit of the video, I was opening my packs of Plasma Freeze. So what I got some pretty good stuff, which is cool. Get this deck box as well. So it's got a Deoxys on the front, Aspel or something like that on the side, Tornadus, which I got. I was so lucky with that. I don't remember, Bishop, I think it is. Yeah, and then Plasma Freeze on the top, name on the bottom. So it's quite nice. So yeah, I'm just going to run through my deck quickly that I use and the games and such. So obviously it's very small because it's only a 40 card deck and most of it was energy. So yeah, 40 card deck. I had 12 electric energy and 11 psychic, I think it was. I think that makes sense. We'll soon see. So yeah, I had a lot of energy just because I didn't really get many Pokemon I could use, I guess. But I'm just going to run through what I used quickly. I'll just stop it here so we can see the cards properly. So I got 2 Pachirisu. Didn't actually ever really need to use this. The reason I picked it was for the minor errand running, which is 1 colourless energy. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And Electric Tail wasn't really anything about that. So yeah, it was mainly for the minor errand running, but I never needed energy. Literally, my hand was just full of energy all the time. So I think I used this once, and it was just to thin out my deck, really, just to get the energy into my hand, so that hopefully I'll pull into Pokemon or the few items that I had. So yeah, 2 Pachirisu. I only got one Eevee, which was so annoying because I really wanted to play this one a bit more. But yeah, I got one Eevee, which does Signs of Evolution. For one colourless, search your deck for 3 Pokemon of different types that evolve from Eevee. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So yeah, that was the whole reason for the Eevee. And I only got one, which was really annoying because I had these 2 that I wanted to play. So I could only play one at a time. And I played one of these. I played Jolteon in one game and Espeon in one game. So yeah, so that was the reason for the Eevee. So yeah, then I'll go on to Jolteon and Espeon. So Jolteon first. This is kind of just like a luck-based card, really. Just hoping to get the heads. So for one colourless, it does Pin Missile, which is 20 times the number of heads you get. So flip 4 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. So could potentially be hitting for 2, 4, 6, 80, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason for that. It's quite good in pre-release because, as you can see, like there isn't very high HP unless someone's got an EX. And then the other one was for electric and a colourless Electric Defuse, which is 40. If the defending Pokemon is an EX Pokemon, that Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn, which is quite nice. I used that once, but the person just retreated and pulled out a Weavile and knocked it out. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the reason for the Jolteon. Bit of a luck-based one, but yeah. Next we have Espeon, which is quite nice for it only needs 1 energy to do both its attacks, so it's pretty sweet. 90 HP, it's quite nice. It does Psy Alert, which is draw cards until you have 6 in your hand, and then it does Shadow Ball. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Also apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. So yeah, hits for 40, but you can hit anywhere on the field. So that was the main reason for that. Next I had a Beldum, which was, I only had one of these. I had one of these, but I didn't get anything else to evolve it. So the only reason I used this was for Calculate, which was look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put them in back in any order you like. So yeah, that was the only reason to use Beldum, really. Just a starter Pokemon to check what you got, see what you can get, and then just kill it off kind of thing. Next I had 2 Chinchou. Main reason is just so I could evolve it into Lantern, because Lantern was quite good, well, it seems quite good for pre-release. But it does Static Shock for electric and a colourless. So yeah, Lantern. 90 HP. For 1 energy, it does Special Tackle. If this Pokemon has special energy attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage, so it can hit for 60 if you put like a Plasma Energy or double colourless or any of the other ones you can get. And then it does Extreme Current for 1 lightning, 2 colourless. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon and hits for 90, which is pretty big in pre-release. So yeah, this was pretty good for me actually in my first game. I'll talk about it in a minute. Next I got a Grimer. I didn't actually use this at all. It actually was prized, I think, in 2 of my games. So yeah, the reason I put it in was to do Lure Poison. Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's Pokemon, bench Pokemon with a defending Pokemon. The defending Pokemon is now poisoned, so it's kind of like a catcher in a way, and you get to poison them. So yeah, that was kind of the reason for Grimer, but I never actually used it. Next I got a Muck, just in case I wanted to evolve it, I guess. Got 100 HP, so yeah, and it does Poison Suction. If the defending Pokemon is poisoned, heals 60 damage from this Pokemon, which is pretty sweet. Again, I never got to use it because I didn't use Grimer. And then for 2 Psychic, 2 Colourless, flip a coin until you get Tails. For each head, discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon, which again sounds quite nice. It does 80 damage. So yeah, that was the reason for that, but again, didn't get to use it. Next, the main attacker of this deck, Tornadus EX. Windfall. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards, which was very helpful in this pre-release because I just had energy in my hand all the time. So I just did that a few times and it helped me out. And then it does Jet Blast for 4 colourless. Does 30 damage for each Plasma Energy attached to this Pokemon. So 60 plus 30. So could potentially 3, 6, 9, 12. Could potentially hit for 180, I think, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm very happy I got this. Very nice card. And I did pull a Plasma Energy in my packs. So I got one, only got one, unfortunately, but it's still enough for a pre-release, really. So you're hitting for 90 a turn, which is very nice. And it won me 2 of my games. Next, I got 2 float stones. Very nice card. If you don't know what it does, this Pokemon attaches to the Pokemon. This card has no retreat cost when this is attached to the Pokemon. So yeah, very nice. There's none of my Pokemon in the deck were that heavy. I think the highest retreat cost was 2, but it's still quite nice. Just free retreat, very nice. Next, I could have done with a couple of these. I only got one though. Team Plasma Ball. Search your deck for Team Plasma Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Very, very helpful for me. It actually got me my Tornadus out twice, so I was lucky with this. This was good. A couple more would have been nicer. And then my ace spec that I pulled, Life Dew. I put it in just because it was the only ace spec I got, and I didn't have many other things. This card, if you attach this to a Pokemon, when it's knocked out, the person takes 1 fewer prize cards. So EX Pokemon, you only get 1 prize card, and non-EX Pokemon, you don't get a prize card at all. So that was the reason for that, really. So yeah, I'll go through my games. First game, I managed to pull out Chinchou first turn, and then my land turn on my second turn. And then I managed to get like a turn 2 60 special tackle because I had the plasma energy on it, and then pretty much just swept with that for the rest of the game for 90 because he didn't have any Pokemon with more than 90 HP. So yeah, I pretty much swept with that for the first game, which was nice. Second game, I lost my second game. I pretty much donked. I got a Chinchou, and then I didn't get anything else for like another 5 turns. So she was powered up on everything by now. She had a Heat Ran, EX full art on her bench, ready to go. I had a Chinchou and then pulled into a Beldum. And yeah, so I was pretty much screwed. I think I played her again afterwards, and I managed to get my Jolteon out. I managed to do Pin Missile for like 40 damage, but that was about it. Yeah, I didn't do too well against her. I didn't get Tornadus out in that game. That was a thing. Because I played on my first game. I did get Tornadus out, and after my land turn was knocked out, I had Tornadus all ready to go, but without the plasma. So it was only hitting for 60, but that was enough anyway because it has so much HP. So yeah, that was the first game. Second game, I got knocked out. I didn't have anything. Third game, I got my Tornadus out on like turn 3, and he just didn't have anything else. He didn't have anything to counter it really, or didn't have anything ready to go. All his Pokemon needed quite a lot of energy to hit me. I think it was a Reshiram, and he had a Reshiram and something else. I can't remember really, but yeah, I won that game with Tornadus pretty much. So yeah, it's quite a nice little deck. I only used what I could really. I didn't really get enough of anything else to use it. But Lantern was quite good for me, personally. Could have done with like another one just for consistency. But yeah. Other than that, I've been rambling for 9 minutes, jeez. Right, okay, we'll stop with that. So yeah, the what's it called? Promo card for Plasma Freeze is this gorgeous looking Metagross. It's one of my favourite Pokemon anyway, so I was very happy to see this as the promo. It does Plasma Search. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may search your deck for a Team Plasma card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. You may not use an ability with the same name during your turn. And then it does Mind Blend for 60, for 4 energy, 1 Psychic, 3 colourless. The defending Pokemon is now confused. So yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it's very, might be playable just for the ability, but it's a stage 2, so yeah, I'm just happy that I got it because I like Metagross. And now I have 2 packs to open. So 2 Plasma Freeze packs, very, very nice. Should have a booster box of this soon, hopefully, and more pre-releases. I will give away one of these codes as well, actually, as I got the Tornado CX. So I'll give away this code in a second. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm not hoping for any EXs because I think everyone got EXs out of that box. So yeah, we've got another Eevee which I could have done with. Hoot Hoot, Voltorb, Dratini, Sandile, another Jolteon, Metang, that's nice, Miltank, a reverse Vanillish, and an Executor. Such an ugly Pokemon. Code card, Plasma Freeze one, gonna get Plasma Freeze back. Nice. And last pack. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Got another Voltorb, Pachirisu, Dino, that looks quite cool. Sneasel, Beldum, Team Plasma Ball, nice. Kakuna, Nidorina. Ooh, reverse Cofagrigus. It's a rare actually, it's a rare reverse, that's nice. Don't know if you can read what it does. I don't know what it does, I'm just going to read it. Elongating Arms. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And Crazy Slap. Flip four coins. This attack does 40 damage times the number of heads. So that could be quite good for pre-release. And I got a Vanillux. That card looks really weird. But yeah, so nothing too great there. In those packs, unfortunately. But honestly, I got the Tornado CX. I'm happy in my first couple of packs. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you like this little special that I've done that I didn't even know was going to happen. So yeah, stay tuned for more pre-releases and stuff. And yeah, enjoy. See you later.